back to another video with Naomi Lynn. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A, as you read by the title, and I'm just going to jump right into it. So the first question that I got was, what inspired you to be you? I think the biggest thing that has inspired me to be me is I always knew I was kind of different growing up. I always stayed to myself. I was never really in the crowd, and I am still like that till this day. But I think identity, I think what inspires me to be me is me knowing my worth. I feel like social media has a big influence on people nowadays, the way you should look, to makeup, to hair, to your body shape, to all kinds of things. So I think the biggest thing for me was really just knowing my worth, and once I did know that, nothing else could matter in this world. Nothing else compared. I didn't care if I was different. I didn't care to be the person that was a leader. And I just tried to be the best version of myself every day that I can be. Second question is, when is your EP coming out? Okay, so I've been working on this low-key. I have to wait for some sessions to open up, and the studios that I will be at is getting fixed right now. But my ideal goal is somewhere around September. That's all I'm gonna say. But I am working on it, and I think it's gonna have about 6 songs. It'll be my first EP. So guys, stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. It's a beautiful process, and I'm really thankful for the people who are working behind this right now with me. So shout out to you. You know who you are. You're gonna get all of your credit when the EP does come out because you are amazing. So yeah. Next question. If you could meet one celebrity, who would it be? That is hard. But I think, I really don't know. I'm indecisive. I think I would say Chris Brown, because he's very talented in many different ways. And if I could just sit down and just have a genuine conversation with him about music, about his artistry, what he did to get where he is today, and the things that helped him along the way, I think I would choose him. He's just an amazing artist all around. He can dance, he can sing, he can paint. That man can act. Like, he's got it down packed. Next question. Why do people inflict themselves into things that don't move for progression? I think people put themselves in situations that don't move them for progression because they are comfortable with the things that do not move them for progression, and are uncomfortable with getting out of those situations because that's all that they're used to. And as humans, it's in human nature to just do things like that. So that's what I would say for that question. It's kind of broad because everybody has their personal experiences and own trials that they go through. So it's kind of vague to really say, but I think for the most part is because most people are just comfortable with where they're at, and they don't know what the future holds. So they would rather stay in what they're knowing rather than trying to let go and maybe let a guard down to be in a different state of mind, be in a different state of life. So yeah. What is the best form of receiving knowledge? That is a good one. These are good questions. Receiving knowledge. I think there's many ways. You could do research. You could take advantage of the peers that you have in life. If you have that. And also, I think the biggest one for me especially is learning from your own personal mistakes. I think the human brain is very powerful. You can do whatever you want, whatever you set your mind to, because at the end of the day, it's only you who will hold you back. So for me, I would say yourself. I think you learn a lot from yourself throughout life, because we're always evolving, so there's always something to learn. You're always growing. But definitely to the people that you do have in your life, take advantage of that, and, use people who are older than you, who have been maybe already down the road, who just want to see you do better in life. That's one thing I'm learning. Do opinions matter? I think opinions matter to an extent. I think it depends exactly what you mean on opinions. Me personally, I could care less about opinions from social media, like how I live my life, or maybe the things I wear, or the things that I do. But my closest friends' opinions would matter when I'm maybe making a big decision, or maybe I'm thinking about, what university I want to go to, or law, or YouTube, or like just stuff like that. I feel like opinions are good to have because it helps you have different perspectives from different people's point of views. So I would never knock down people's opinions who have a positive influence on your life itself. But as far as a social media influence, I do not think that's a healthy way to live. Is Michael Jordan the greatest basketball player ever? Yeah, he is. He's actually great. I just watched one of the seasons of The Last Dance, and I was actually very intrigued. Like, it's really crazy to see the process of everything 20 years ago that they just uploaded just recently. So if you haven't watched that and you're a guy, definitely do that, because I know how y'all boys are when it comes to stuff like that. What is your sign? I am a Gemini, so I'm a May baby. What is your goal in life? I think my biggest goal in life would be to be the best version of myself. I'm always competing with myself because I want to do the best that I can in life. I want to be as successful as I can in life. I want to continue having the determination I have, the grit that I have. So that being said, yeah, I would say just looking up to myself and making sure I'm continuing to be on the path that I know I can be, and be as great as I know I can be, because people can just get off track so easily, and it's normal. It's in human nature, and nobody is perfect. But I try to strive for minor goals that can lead up to bigger goals. So for me personally, I always set myself a goal. It can be like me getting my first car. That was a goal for me, was to buy my first car. So once I did that, I was like, okay, now I have my car, and my next goal is to get a camera because I want to start YouTube. And now I'm just now starting that. So I always give myself little goals so that I can continue to progress, so that I stay focused and I don't get distracted in the most smallest ways. So really, yeah, just being my own person, staying true to myself, and to continue to strive to be better each and every day. Somebody asked me how I've been. I've actually been pretty well. I am still working during this COVID-19. I'm what you call central. So when pandemics happen like this, we are still to go to work, which I'm very fortunate of, to be able to make money and to be able to provide for myself and continue to pay for the bills that I have. Again, God always provides. So overall, have been good. I'm just trying to stay, again, focused during this time, because, being stuck in the house is not the ideal situation, but I think it's also a blessing as well. Like, it just really, and I think I can speak for everybody on this, it just is giving everybody time to reflect and really just have time to yourself, and really just able to think genuinely, like, what you want to do in life, and maybe it's about school or a job. So I'm really thankful for the pandemic, but part of me is like, I kind of want it to come on because I'm trying to enjoy summer at the same time. But yes, I've been well, and I just continue to strive to look at the positive things in life despite the negatives that will come. So I just try to remain solid in that. But those were all the questions that I had for today, and I actually like doing this. So if you have any questions, you can comment down below, and in the future I'll do another Q&A, get to know me. Y'all can feel free to ask me whatever you want. I'm gonna keep my channel PG. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you got to know a little bit about me and my channel and what I want to do in the future. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. I hope everyone is having a blessed day today. And remember that you are loved and cared for, and that you were thought of today. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And once you hit that subscribe button, right next to it at the top is that notification bell. Do not forget to put in a notification bell, because I'm going to start posting more often. Please give me ideas on videos you guys would like to see. I'm really excited for this. It can be anything. I want to expand my channel. I want this to be nothing but positive vibes and just happy energies in this world, because there's just so much evil and just some good in the world can make a difference. And if I can be that smile in somebody's face, it really genuinely just makes my heart happy. So comment down below any kind of videos you guys would like to see me do in the future. I'm learning to cook. Your girl is trying. I'm good at breakfast, but when it comes to dinner, I'm learning on that. So if y'all want to see me do cook videos, or you have any recipes that you do in your family, or things that you've been trying new, let me know down below. So those are things that I can try. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Do not forget to smile, and again, know that you are loved and cared for and thought of.
But honestly, I swear you're my savior, girl, and